Today the topic is success tips if you're going fruitarian. One of my students, one of my tennis students, I've been trying to help him as far as diet is concerned, and he tried for 1 week, to eat a lot of just fruits and vegetables. And at the end of that week, I said, "How you doing?" And he said, "Well, I did pretty well for a couple of days," but then he had some, I don't know what it was exactly, some animal product, maybe some chicken or some type of beef, I'm not sure. But anyway, he said, "It's hard for me to eat a lot of fruit." And yes, in the beginning, it can be hard for you to eat a lot of fruit. And you have to remember the reason why. Sometimes when people eat a lot of sweet fruit, they feel sick. It's like, oh, it was too much, too much sweetness. And that's because the sugar is stuck in the bloodstream and you get that lousy feeling. So the key is you have to eliminate fats from the bloodstream. That's why the sugar is stuck. The bloodstream is clogged with fat, and it coats everything. It coats the insulin receptors, it coats the sugar itself, and nothing is functioning properly. The insulin receptors pick up the sugar and bring it to the cells in your brain, in your big toe, in your muscles. But that cannot happen. It doesn't function properly when the system is clogged with fat, which happens to be a gooey, sticky substance. So, he gave in, he had some chicken or whatever. And how do you overcome that? What tip could I give him to help him do better? Well, it's going to take a little self-discipline, but the first thing is, eliminate overt fats. So that eliminates all animal-based products: meat, chicken, fish, dairy, including cheese and eggs. Just eliminate those. When you are hungry, do not eat avocados, nuts, and seeds. Eat fruit. Now, a little bit is going to probably satisfy you. And the so-called hunger that you're feeling is probably more of an emotional eating type thing. You're not really hungry, because if you say you're hungry, I'll say, okay, have some celery, or here, eat these lettuce leaves. If they don't attract you, if you say, no, I'm not hungry for that, I'd like some spicy chicken or something, you're craving calories and that numb feeling that you get from animal-based foods. So you have to eat the sweet fruit when you're hungry. Oranges, grapefruits, grapes, pineapple, mangoes, bananas. The list goes on. There's so many of them. Peaches, apples. Eat fruit. That's going to be the key. And you have to also strive to increase the volume of fruit that you're eating. That way, your stomach can regain its elasticity. Now, your stomach is going to start to, expand because you're eating high content fiber, water-based foods in fruits. And that's a good thing. You're not going to get fat. It's just that your stomach will expand to hold more volume so you can get those calories in. That's a very common thing. So I had some other tips for you today. So number one, get rid of all junk in your house if you're trying to go fruitarian. Now, it's okay to have some avocado, nuts, and seeds, but remember, They are very high in fat, and you don't want to clog the bloodstream. Now that means, you know, all meat, chicken, fish, cheese, eggs, yogurt, all that stuff. Get rid of it, give it away, or throw it away, whatever. But you don't want that in your house. You want sweet fruits. Number two, you want to find a good produce market, preferably a wholesale place where you can get your fruits and buy them in bulk. You know, that's going to help tremendously. Here's my other thing. Start off in the morning having a fruit meal. And then, you know, at lunch, you know, as long as you stay plant-based, it's going to help. You know, if you have to eat some rice and beans or potatoes, go ahead. But try not to. And, you know, maybe have a salad for lunch. You know, the thing is, you're not going to get your calories with a salad. So I better change this. My suggestion is eat fruit for breakfast and lunch. And then for dinner, you can have your big savory salad with maybe some avocado. And but before dinner, make sure that you have some fruit. Eat some fruit, sweet fruit before dinner. That way you're not going to be craving sweets after your big salad. Okay, what else do I have here? Make bananas. Oh wait, before I get into that, the other thing is, on your salads, dress for success. You really have to get used to making really top-notch salad dressings. I'm going to be helping you with that. I'll be coming out with more and more of those salad dressings. Lately, I've just been keeping it simple. You know, maybe some hemp seeds or almond butter mixed with some OJ and some herbs, you know, chives, scallion, maybe throw a date in there. Now, if you want to really, you know, excite your taste buds, you could get into the soy sauces and things like that, mustard and all that. I kind of shy away from that stuff right now. I don't really want it. I just want to keep things as simple as possible, and I'm not trying to excite my taste buds. And my taste buds are actually getting better all the time. I'm tasting those chives better, those scallions. And I use a little onion powder and maybe some garlic powder, and that's about it. You know, so all you basically need is some citrus, a fat, whether that's almond butter, tahini, sesame, what are those things? Hemp seeds, sesame seeds, whatever. And mix that in with some citrus and some herbs, and you've got a decent dressing. Make bananas a staple. I buy them by the case. You know, you need bananas in your house because you can always throw the bananas, you can chop them, put a little banana dressing on it, and you can get your calories in. Yeah, bananas are a must. Okay, you can mix them with leafy greens for a green smoothie. So that's another thing you want to be sure and do. The other thing is always have some medjool dates on hand. I can pick up medjool dates, a pound of them for $4.99. And each little date has about 50 calories. So they pack a nice little punch. You can make a Datorade where you just mix dates with water. Be sure to take the pits out. Don't ruin your blender. You could even throw in maybe some carob powder or cocoa powder, and you've got some chocolate milk, or, you know, so what else? And when you feel hungry, like my buddy, my tennis student, he got hungry and he gave in to some type of animal product. And, you know, the key is, remember, you may not really be hungry. It's more emotional eating. So try and go to some fruit, maybe not, you know, the sweetest fruit, so you don't get that sick feeling, you know, because you're eating too many sweets. But remember, sugar, I mean the sugar, yes, the sugar that's in fruit is slow burning, and your body assimilates it nicely. So never be afraid of the fruit, I mean the sugar rather, that's in fruit. It's the best food on the planet. There's no question about it. So those are my tips. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you have any questions or comments, put those down below. I'll do my best to get back to you. I'm here to help you on your fruitarian journey. And subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you are notified anytime I put up a new video. All the best to your health, to your success as a fruitarian. Take care.